it's your girl Princess. Make sure you guys look out for my solo album coming very soon called Southern Comfort. The Diamond and Princess reunion tour happening now, and the album coming very, very soon, and the Crime Mob album coming very, very soon. Also, we're doing a girls project, me, Chanel, and a lot of other dope females. We're gonna take over the city. It's going down real big, so make sure y'all tune in. You can hit me on all Instagram platforms at Princess Digital, and the website is under construction right now, but princessdigital.com is coming very, very soon.
Yes.
Mwah.
Yeah, baby. We're live. And you're watching In Style Atlanta, baby. Lord, baby. We're all over the place, baby. Dan, you got something you want to say, baby? He's saying a lot right now, baby. Lord, baby. I forgot he was a mute, baby. He can't say much. Yeah, baby. He's enjoying it, baby. He just don't know how to get over that. Yeah, Dan is a mute, baby, so he don't say a lot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what's up? This is DJ Hurricane, and you're watching In Style Atlanta, baby. You know how we do it. Well, we can expect to see myself. I'm just so cool. You know, I never lose my cool, so you're never going to see me get too mad or upset. You know, I'm cool behind the shades. I'm cool without the shades. So my daughter's a little more dramatic than me, so you may see her get a little more dramatic than I do. But, of course, she comes to the dad for the advice and the wisdom and the knowledge. So you'll see a lot of that father-daughter talk, even though what I tell her, she's still going to do what she want to do anyway.
This is Ayana, and you're watching In Style Atlanta. You can expect to see me working on my clothing line. You also can expect to see, of course, my relationship and the relationship between me and my father. But hip-hop had nothing to do with my fashion line because my dad wanted me to be in the music industry, and I didn't. I actually got me a retail management job, and that's what made me into fashion. I started off just wanting to make extra money on the side because he said I was starting to get a little too crazy with my demands. And then when I got into retail management, I was like, oh, I like this. So he ain't got nothing to do with it.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl, Christina DeBarge, and you're watching In Style Atlanta. The advice that I would give them is make sure you buckle your seats, fasten your seatbelts, because you're in for an emotional roller coaster. You know, as you know, we have ups and downs with our family, but when it comes to being on TV, you have to have thick skin. So make sure you have thick skin and you have God in your life. Yes, I do have new music coming out. I'm releasing new music in July, actually. I'm putting out a single probably the next 30 days. I'm filming my music video next week. And I just did a huge photo shoot that I'm going to be posting behind-the-scenes footage on my website and my Instagram and my Facebook. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's about it.
This is Reginae Carter, and you're watching In Style Atlanta.
On Growing Up Hip Hop ATL, you can expect me to be writing a book with my mom. Yes, and it's about, you know, building the mother and daughter's relationship. A lot of mother and daughter relationships aren't as strong, and you know, we just share our life stories and just hope that you guys can just build with us and, you know, be strong like us. And I'm also graduating high school. Yes, and I'm excited about that.
What's going on? It's your girl Zanique, and you are watching InStyleAtlanta.com. On this show, you can expect me really becoming an artist and really just taking the full step to do things on my own and just really creating my project and finding myself in a way to really just do my best at being a solo artist, I would say.
I guess you can expect loyalty from me, love for my family, for Bow Wow, Shania, and JD, love for Deb and the people that I do know. A lot of drama, but good things, realistic things, and definitely things that people can relate to. Oh man, me and JD do music every day, and we just throw it out. We throw it up on SoundCloud, So Def SoundCloud. You can catch me and JD new music. And I just got a million things going. I'm doing Ricky Smiley for real for TV One, Dish Nation, the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, the radio show, this Growing Up Hip Hop, the rap game, the brat game. Like, I'm just trying to stay busy and get to it. Man, my advice for the cast members and anybody coming out that's new, be humble, stay humble, don't forget where you came from, and be true to yourself. Be who you are. Don't let nobody change you, but try not to be confrontational. All right? Yo, what's up? It's your girl, Brat, and you watching InStyleAtlanta.com.
All right, everybody, this is your girl Shaniah Mauldin, and I am on InStyle Atlanta.
How are you? I'm Jet Black with InStyleAtlanta.com. So what I want to know is, what can we expect from you on the show?
From me on the show, you can expect to look forward to seeing me working on my children's clothing line. So that's a big thing, and I just completed my freshman year in college. So that's all you can look forward to seeing, like as far as this season, you can look forward to seeing.
Right, so are you really excited?
I am so excited. I can't wait for everybody to see it, yeah.
Great, so what type of clothing line is it for just teenagers or just everybody?
The clothing line that I would be working on is for children ages 4 through 14 approximately.
Yeah, so you went to the kids while everybody else is trying to do grown-ups. That was an awesome idea.
What's going on, everybody? Look, it's your boy Brendan Barnes from Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. You are now tuned in to InStyleAtlanta.com.
InStyleAtlanta.com, and I actually remember you.
What's my name?
Brandon.
Okay.
Barnes.
Oh.
Waka Flocka brother.
Whoa.
Miss Deb's son.
Whoa.
Dad Way. But you want to get out of their shadow. How do you think that you're going to do that with being on this show?
I'm sorry, what was that?
How do you think you're going to overcome being in their shadow on this show?
Well, I mean, it's just simply being me. You get to realize who the real me is. I'm nothing like my brothers, my sisters, or my mother. At the end of the day, we fight to be in this business, and unfortunately, the situation I've been blessed with is robbing me of my identity. So now that the camera is on me, you get to see how I am, how I'm living.
And we can't wait. So,
yo, what's up? This is Datari Turner for InStyle Atlanta. Check them out. They the hottest in Atlanta. Holla.
what made you decide to do Growing Up Hip Hop?
You know, for me, like, you know, my company, I produced over 20 films and created a lot of TV shows. And for me, I wanted to do a show about black legacy. You know, like you got all of these iconic white families like the Rockefellers and the Vanderbilts. And, you know, hip hop has allowed us to be able to have second and third generations of wealthy people. So for me, like, you know, you got a lot of shows out there, but I wanted to do one that was positive about the second generation and them trying to find their way. That's how the original Growing Up Hip Hop was created, and you know, it's the highest rated show on WeTV. We're in season 3, and then obviously we had to spin it off, which is why we're here with Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta.
So what makes it different from all of the other reality shows that are on TV today?
Well, Growing Up Hip Hop is the best reviewed docuseries ever, like hip hop docuseries. You know, you look at, you know, a lot of the hip hop shows, they don't always have the A-list people on them. Like, you know, regular Growing Up Hip Hop, you got Russell Simmons, you got Reverend Run, you got Master P, you got Romeo, you got all the families. You know, Atlanta, you got Bow, you got JD, you got Brad, you got the blue bloods of hip hop for that city. You know, we're getting ready to start doing Miami in 4 weeks. We got Diddy, we got his son Justin, we got Fat Joe and his son, we got Khaled, we got Wayne, we got Uncle Luke and his kids. So it's just, I think the franchise is A-list in terms of we really have the real people that matter in the business.
That was an awesome idea, if I do say so myself, and I can't wait to see the other cities. You know, ATL is going to be the best anyway, but...
No, I was just telling, I've been telling everybody, like, Atlanta is this show is going to be the biggest one at all. I've been on Bow for, I think it took us 2 years to get this done. He used to live down the street from me when he was shooting CSI in Westwood, and I was like, yo, man, we got to do this show. We got to, and it took a while to get it done. Then I had to call Mac Main to get Toya and Reginae, get Wayne to sign off on it, and you know, we here. So I'm excited. I think it's going to be the biggest show of the franchise by far.
Well, where can we follow you on your social media?
At Datari Turner.